one thing you'll never hear me do, Bobo, I'll never come in here and assassinate anybody's character about what they have chose to do, because I did it. I'm not going to assassinate your character. I'm going to just tell you that there's a better life that you could choose and be more at peace than you are. The one thing that I have now that I never had when I was in the streets is peace.
Yeah.
When I was in the streets, I had plenty of money. I had the cars. I had the women. But I never had peace.
Hell no. You had stress.
You
had to look over your
all
shoulder
the time,
every day.
Man, it was times when I would leave the house at 3 o'clock in the morning. I get to the end of the driveway and I'll pull back up to the house, and I would go in the house and wake my little child up and play with him. And his mama would get mad. Why you woke that damn baby up? I say, I'm just playing with him. But I didn't know if I was going to make it back from the run that I was about to take. And I lived in that fear for years, holding the doorknob and opening the door expecting a barrage of gunfire to take me down. So once I seen that there was no peace in that world, that's the world that I really wanted to escape.
Yeah.
And once I escaped that and found peace, that's a world that I never looked back to.
Feel good.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Nothing is greater than enjoying life and not having to look over my shoulder for anything. And knowing that God got me. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing, is that God brought me out of all of this and put me into a position where I could be at peace, and I wouldn't trade that for nothing.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Say, this is too good.
As always. As always.
Man, we ain't even scratched the surface.
No, unfortunately, that always happens. We never scratch the surface about the whole journey. I mean, it's impossible.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
that's
impossible.
okay.
Because the message is so powerful once you bring the truth.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I always try to stand on. I try to stand on the truth, so I don't have to worry about retracting this or saying that. Everything that I say, I stand on as truth. Okay. And the bad part is that when you really look at the world today, it's like the truth and the lie hanging out together, right? And then the truth listen to the lie and say, well, let's go for a swim. So they get up to the river and they take off their clothes and they jump into the river. And while truth is enjoying this swim, lie jumps out, he puts his clothes on and puts on truth clothes and takes off running. So you got the naked truth running behind a well-dressed lie. And unfortunately, so many people are falling for it, you know, even when it comes down to church, and we just got to do better.
Yes.
I tell people, I say, you know, there was a brother one time, he wanted to open up a church. His brother had a club. He said, well, you could use the club on Sundays. I don't open up on Sundays.
Yeah.
And one Sunday, one of the patrons from the night before got drunk and fell asleep in the bathroom stall. Now, he heard the organ and the drums out there Sunday morning, and he went out there, hey, play it again. And the pastor said, wait a minute, what is wrong with you? Where you come from? He said, man, I was here last night. What's going on? They said, we having church today. He said, now you could come in and sit down and get the word of the Lord, or you could leave. And the brother said, well, Pastor, I'm going to leave. He said, wait a minute. He said, you don't want the word of the Lord? He said, no, Pastor, because it's just one thing that bothers me. He said, what? He said, half of these people that's in here today was in here with me last night. Well. He said, and they acting like they wasn't. So we have to start. If we're going to live for God, we got to live for God.
That's real.
If we not, we could give and just go ahead. And one thing I tell them, I say, the hardest part about reconstructing yourself and saying that you're on the path of God is that I have to stay away from a lot of things. I got a lot of people in my hood. Oh, the Negro didn't change. He don't come around no more.
You can't confess God with your mouth and deny him with your heart.
That's right.
Exactly.
And I tell him, I'm like, nah, I can't come over there. I love you to death, bro, but I can't come cooking up in the house and police come and then you don't want to take your charge. And I'm telling you to take your charge. Oh, look, you're trying to tell on me. No, I ain't gonna put I ain't gonna put us in that position. I stay away from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget where I came from. How can I? They won't allow me to.
On the real, they shouldn't want you over there.
Yeah,
because if you're a shining star.
Hey man, on the real, I got an OG by the name of Tidbit, right?
Yeah.
And recently I was at an event in the hood, and he called me to the side. He said, "Come here, man." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Man, get the F from around here." I said, "Man, what you talking about?" He said, "Man," he said, "they laughing, they looking." He said, "But they don't see you no more. He said, they see what you have accomplished. He said, they like vultures. They'll pick you apart. Yeah. He said, man, don't be down here. He say, keep doing what you're doing. He say, sometimes you have to lead from afar.
Yes.
And I understand that.
That makes
I definitely understand that. And of course, when you've done as much as I have in the streets, the least thing that you don't want, my house was shot up after I changed. And that was because young generations coming up and in their mind, well, he can't be over here because he ain't from our side. And I had been on that side for like 8 years.
And they still shot it up.
And they still shot it up. And you know what? The power in all of that was, it came back to me within a day who had done it. Little boy was 12 years old. I looked at him and I looked at my 12 years old. And some of the G's came to me. But God put something on their mouth. He said, man, we heard what happened. You want me to handle that? I say, no. I say, man, I'm going to stop the killing. He said, all right. Another one comes, say, bro, I know who did it. You want me to handle that? I say, no, man, we'll stop the killing. See, God spoke to me and say, they keep asking you, do you want them to handle it? And then they telling you they know who did it. If they know who did it and they wanted to handle it, it'll already be done. They want to be able to put the blood on your hands. I wiped my hands of it. Young boy ended up getting time in prison and learning his lesson, hopefully.
Yeah.
But he didn't hurt me. And when that happened, I questioned God because I was angry. Man, how could you let my house get shot up and I'm out here trying to represent what you got me represent? How could you let my house get shot up and I'm out here serving you? How could you let this happen? And he took me back to when I was 12 years old, to the first house I had shot in. And he took me back to many other houses that I had shot in. And say, see, you in your reaping season now. You got to reap what you have sown. So don't be angry when you have to reap what you have sown. Be thankful that you walked away with your life.
Yes.
Be thankful that nobody was harmed.
That's real.
Be thankful that I didn't let you bring your daughter home that night and put her in the bed with you. And that's how God worked, because when I was going home, I had some other things on my mind. I'm trying to go link up with a girl. And I'm telling my daughter, no, my baby cried like she never cried before. No, Dad, I won't go with you. I won't stay by my cousin. If I had brought her home, she'd have been dead.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get the low from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.